Hey, I'm Rusty Malinoski, and you're watching My First Hand. I'm Rusty Malinoski, 22 years old, from Humboldt, Saskatchewan, Canada. A town of 5,000 people, nothing to do but play hockey, ride dirt bikes, work. My old man sells farm machinery. As far as I know, that's what I thought for sure I was going to do. Well, growing up in Canada, I mean, every kid just naturally plays hockey, so I played hockey my whole life and took motocross very seriously until I was like 19 years old. I remember being at a race, and it was so hot that day, because I remember like talking to my buddies. They're all like, yeah, we're going to the lake. I wanted to be wakeboarding when I was motocrossing. That was the turning point. That was like, I'm out. I'm done racing motocross, and I'm 100% into wakeboarding. People to the day still, you know, ask me, how does a kid from Saskatchewan become a professional wakeboarder? And I just answer it with, that's what I wanted to do. And when you have that much drive for something, anything's possible for sure. And it was just a quick 46-hour drive in the car down to Orlando, and the rest is history. I've been told many times that I don't fit the mold of a wakeboarder, that, you know, more of like a football player or something like that. But the tattoos and the funny haircut, that's I guess my style. And if you like it, cool. If not, too bad. I'm not changing to fit the mold of a typical pro wakeboarder. I'm having fun, and I'm gonna be myself for sure. Hey, we're out here in Winter Haven, Florida. Built a wall ride for Sean Kilkes' new movie called Bent Felix. It's actually the last day we have to film with him before we take off to China.
Watch yourself on that rope, you guys.
We're at JD Webb's house, and he was kind enough to let us use his property here. He built this wall ride. We seshed it the other day, and now we're just going for a good evening sesh with a good light, and so it'll be pretty cool.
Not bad, not bad.
Spent about an hour now testing it. Works perfect, so waiting for it to get dark, and we're gonna go ahead and session it. cool to have someone making videos that's just as stoked on wakeboarding as you are. This will be actually the third video of it I've been in with him, and this one is going to be the best one yet, for sure.
This time, you know, Rusty's involved. He's a big member of the video. For me, he's been a great MVP for the movie. He's worked really hard. Everybody did some good stuff. Rusty locked in some serious presses on it, and JD did the same. Danny did some awesome stuff too, so I think it'll turn out great.
Now we're on our way to China to meet up with Aussie photographer Adam Dodd to do a photo shoot and an article for Alliance Wakeboard magazine. So the little resort, whatever it was we were staying at in Shenyang, was rad. The hotel was super nice and the lake was awesome. It was always calm. There's like crazy buildings all around it. Initial thought on the couple of days we're gonna spend in Shenyang, it's a little bit off. The people here don't care, they're funny. They just walk right up to you and get in your personal space and check you out and just sit and watch, sit and stare. It's kind of funny. It's real early right now and the wind is strong, the sun is peaked out. And gonna go do some free riding. It's gonna be fun.
We are in Shenyang, China. We're gonna start shooting Rusty. Lake's looking pretty sweet. We've scored a bit of sunlight, so I think it's gonna be good.
How Adam got the idea to do all these rad shots in Shenyang was there's a group of Australian boys over there right now that are doing a wakeboard show. They're there for 6 months, so they have a fully weighted wakeboard boat in the water, and they said have at it for 4 days, so we definitely did.
A renegade, a rhythm, true dance floor specialist, groove merchant in search of rare fine elements. Quantic, one of the few to bridge gaps between Afrobeat, hip hop with good cement. Sounds from the far east to a rhythmic break. This will chart high in the ranks for mixtapes by DJs, spin it till they melt the wax in heavy rotation, bringing the soul back to resurrect the life source. Music is my art form, no need for alarm, so remain calm. United to induce truth to the listener, to free minds to climb high and not be held prisoner by your associates. My torches ever live fly. If you're ready, get down and rock steady to the rhythm of life. Yo, we're fully equipped, we'll make a watch of true thoughts to supply your fix. So blow your horn, come on, no need for alarm, so remain calm. We want you to soak up as much as you can take, then let it go, release it.
So the crew on the trip was Chad Sharp. He's a fellow Canadian. He's been a pro wakeboarder for coming on 10 years now. He's one of the first people that took me in and helped me out, and I'll never forget that. And Chad's one of my best friends for sure. And we had Brett Eisenhower, funny Australian, one of my great friends as well. He was there right from the start with me, for sure. Then we had Danny Harf, straight up, one of the best people you ever meet. Killer wakeboarder, killer friend. It's a good competitive friendship we have. It just really pushes us to the next level, and I think that's what it's really done. Just took my riding and put it where I didn't even think it could go in such a short period of time. And it's just guys like Chad and Ike and Danny, like, they're just, they're special people to me for sure, and I always, always respect that. So on one of the days, we packed in a couple of cabs and headed into Shenyang, into the city, to do some lifestyle shots. The way they drive in the city is intense. I thought for sure we were getting in an accident every couple of minutes. We were like, oh.
Well, this guy is towing a freaking moped.
Oh my God. That city is just mayhem. People everywhere, crowded, gross.
Oh, dude. Look at the duck heads.
In the city in Shenyang, we definitely stood out, like the 6 of us with cameras and right in the heart of the city. Ike was in a good mood, took the camera and was doing some funny stuff with the people. It was a lot of fun. I thought one old guy was gonna karate chop me for sure. And Chad's really keen on finding the market. He wants a fake watch. But it was rad. We went to this like 5-story market. You just went in there and bargained. They had everything there, everything. How much? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. I'm iced out. East Coast? West Coast? No big deal. We just finished our day of shopping and security's kicking us out. Pretty scared of these guys, so we better get going. My overall take, definitely very cool to see, but, you know, not gonna take my vacation there.
We're here in Shenyang, China at the World Horticultural Expo. For the past 2 months we've been doing a wakeboard show here, and we've got another 4 months to go, so Rusty's been kind enough to step in and take the reins today. See how it goes, eh?
Me and Danny, neither of us have ever been in a water ski show. We're like, we gotta do this. So a couple of the boys let us fill in for them, and it was rad. Do like 6 laps and you have to wave to the crowd the whole time. So in between every little trick, you just start waving. It was pretty fun. So you just wave your arm off and they're jumping up and down and the grand finale, the motocrossers hit the kickers and the wakeboarders hit the rails. It was pretty fun. After the grand finale, they open the gates up and all the Chinese people run down after you. It's pretty funny, and they always want a photo. They want the photo with you for sure. So after everyone cleared out, we had the rails to ourselves, and Adam wanted to get some shots of us hitting the rails, so we did a quick little photo shoot there with myself and Danny. Started hitting some rails. They have a box-in A-frame, just hitting it backwards and kind of wall riding on it. Adam Dodd ended up getting a really cool shot of me wall riding this A-frame, and Alliance Wakeboard Mag used it as their cover. Anytime you're on the front of a magazine, it's a good thing, so I'm really excited for sure. Caught our flight to Beijing, hopped on the bus, which was like another hour-and-a-half ride to the crappiest place I've ever been to in my life. They weren't letting people go out of the hotel gates because they said it's too dangerous, but they let us out, and we went and got some random shots of where we were at. Once you got out the gate, it was like a whole different side of it. Think about, like, in every city, the sketchy parts of the city, and that's where we're staying. Got some cool shots, but I mean, I don't know who is more scared of who. So once we get into the hotel in Beijing, we're all definitely disappointed. That was it, we just called it. Went to bed, we had the contest the next day. When we get up for the contest the next morning, it's like, you know, sketchy bus, 5-minute drive, and all of a sudden, it's like you're in the nicest place you've ever seen. Just mountains, and then like this perfectly flat water wakeboard event we're gonna have. And we're all like, where did this place come from? It reminded me of BC, or back in Canada, just mountains and, you know, clear water and green trees and everything. It was just cool. In China, that was the first time that they've had a big wakeboard event. As far as like the first contest they've ever had there, I mean, I think they did it right. It was the best spot of wakeboarding for a long time. Actually, just outside of Beijing, we're at the contest site, but it's weird the way they're running it is no spectators are allowed here. They're only actually letting like executives and high-end people to watch, so it's kind of crazy. There's a ton of security, and it's on lockdown for sure. And put that all away, all aside for today, and go out and win my heat. On the World Cup, you start with your one heat, they take 2 through, and then it goes straight into a head-to-head, you and one other rider, and only one of you makes it through. I like the format for sure. It's exciting for the fans. They can see right away who's going to advance. It makes it easier on the judges as well. So the first heat I was in, it was a bit of a breezer and went ahead and won that heat. And then I faced Morgan Kraus from South Africa. He rode well, but I just edged him out. And then I went head-to-head against Philip. The kid pretty much has every trick that everyone has. I just said to some of the boys, I got a bag of tricks, and I'm gonna do every trick that I can do in that first pass. And if I stick it, there's no reason I won't be going to the finals. I did, you know, 3 different 7s and a backside 5 and a chrome out 540 in my first pass. That was the first time that I've stuck it in contest, pretty much the first time I threw it in a contest. It was enough to take out Phil. All right, you guys, results are in. It's me and Danny head-to-head for first and second place. See who's gonna take home the big money, 15 grand or 10. It's a big difference. In the final against Danny, it's almost like I don't have that same pressure. We both know exactly what each other has because, I mean, we ride together every day, we live together. He's currently winning the World Cup, so I had to ride first. And I went out and I rode not as good as I did against Philip, but I rode good. I had 1 fall, and I was happy for sure. I stuck my double up. I knew I still put pressure on Danny. I didn't leave the door open.
It's been back and forth with us all year, so it was definitely cool to be riding head-to-head in another final with Russ. I was joking with him saying, never would have thought you'd be the guy I'm sweating on the dock 2 years ago.
And Danny went out, and he actually fell, same spot I fell. And he came back, stuck a few hard tricks, and I knew it definitely came down to the double up. And he hit his double up, just popped the handle. I seen it like in slow motion. I knew it was probably gonna be me, but I didn't get excited because you never know with the judge sport.
Well, we had a score of 80.46 for Rusty Malinoski. Danny Harf, 79.46. The title goes to Rusty Malinoski of Canada.
It was super close, but I got the win, and you know, it was pretty special for sure because I come second. I don't take this for granted one bit. I work hard, and I know it could end any day now, or it could go for another 10 years, but no regrets, and I'm privileged to be a professional athlete, and this be my living for sure.
Are you kidding me? Tenny!